I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. What's up you guys, it's the BA. This is not a re-upload, it's actually a remake of an older video. It's got extra information, better audio, and better visuals. So today I'll be breaking down the South African degree for law, which is the Bachelor of Laws, LLB, from first year in university all the way to becoming a lawyer. First things first, what is a lawyer? In South Africa, there are two main branches of legal practitioners: attorneys, who do legal work of all kinds, and advocates, who are specialist litigators. Attorneys, also known as lawyers, are the ones that engage directly with clients. They're the ones that work in partnerships in the form of law firms, and they usually only have the right to appear in lower courts, with some exceptions here and there. However, advocates, also known as counsel, don't work directly with clients. They are briefed by attorneys when a specialist skill in court-based litigation or in research into the law is required. They have the right to appear in any court, and they are individual practitioners and never form partnerships. That is, they never work in law firms. They often practice in chambers and/or in groups. Now, to become either one of the two, attorney or advocate, you need an LLB degree. So that's where we'll begin. There are three possible streams through which you can get an LLB degree: the 4-year stream, the 3-year stream, or the 2-year stream. If you're coming straight from high school, your LLB academic journey will be 4 years. That is, the 4-year stream. And the entry requirements are as follows. Firstly, it's the National Benchmark Tests, the NBTs. So for all South African students, your application will not be considered if you don't take these tests. And to get accepted, all your results for these tests need to be proficient. Secondly, you should have a look at the matric subjects and performance requirements. The must-have subjects and percentages are either Afrikaans or English for home language or first additional language. You need level 5 or level 6 depending on the university. If you do mathematics, you need a level 5. If you do maths lit, you need a level 6. So level 6 means between 70 to 79%, and level 5 means between 60 to 69%. So the requirements for these 4 subjects, maths lit, English, and Afrikaans, differ slightly from varsity to varsity. And so I would recommend that you check the requirements for the specific varsity you're interested in, or if you're lazy like myself, just make sure that all your language and maths or maths lit marks are level 6s or higher, that is 70% or above. When it comes to the overall average of all your subjects, to study LLB, you're expected to have an A average. This average is calculated excluding your life orientation mark. You need an average of 80% or more to be considered to be taken on as a student of this degree. Now, it's really a competitive degree to get accepted into. Varsity websites and applications will use terms like APS and FPS along with certain numbers. I did the calculations for you, and all you need to know is that you need an average of 80% or more, excluding LO, to be in the running to pursue an LLB degree. There are considerations made for students who come from less socioeconomically advantaged backgrounds, but in my opinion, if you come from such a background, just do your best to meet the normal admission requirements just to make sure you make it into the program. If you already have a bachelor's degree in something else that has nothing to do with law, your LLB academic journey will be 3 years. That is the 3-year stream, and you will join the 2nd year LLB students. Your entry requirements are as follows. At this point, nothing from grade 12 matters. So you must have obtained an average of 60% in your final year of your degree. This bachelor's degree can be from any South African university. If you've completed a BA Law or a BCom Law degree, your LLB academic journey will be 2 years. That is, the 2-year stream, and you will join the 3rd year LLB students. Your entry requirements are as follows. Once again, at this point, nothing from grade 12 matters. You must have obtained an average of 65% in your final year of your BCom Law or BA Law program. And for this one in particular, you must apply for your LLB at the same university that you did your BCom or BA Law degrees. So you can't study BA Law or BCom Law at one university and then apply for LLB at another university. It must all be at the same university. If you do want to pursue an LLB degree from a different university to the one where you did your BA Law or BCom Law degree, they'll probably accept you into the 3-year stream instead of the 2-year stream. Now let's talk about the university journey. I'm going to briefly touch on the curriculum for all 4 years. Please note this will slightly vary from university to university, so take this as a very basic summary. In year 1, you'll cover the following: South African private law system and context, constitutional law, foundations of law, law of persons and family, and law of succession. There will also be some non-law related modules like languages and/or humanities modules. Year 2 and Year 3 cover the following: African customary law, community service, corporation law, criminal law, international law, jurisprudence, law of contract, and law of delict. From second year onwards, it is advisable for an LLB student to start looking for vacation work, aka VAC work. VAC work is work offered by companies to students in order to give them work experience. VAC work will provide students with insight into life as a lawyer and also allow them to figure out what field of law they would like to specialize in the future. Having done VAC work looks good on a student's CV because it's relevant work experience, and if a company likes you, they're likely to take you on when it's time for your articles or when you're a full-fledged attorney. I'll explain articles in a moment. Year 4, which is your final year, covers administrative law, civil procedure, commercial transactions law, criminal procedure, labor law, and community service. Additionally, in fourth year, students need to choose something called an elective. An elective is essentially a topic that the students will do research on. Examples include advanced property law, women in law, competition law, just to name a few. Now, once the LLB degree is obtained, this is where the split happens between individuals who want to be attorneys and individuals who want to be advocates. If you're finding this video informative so far, remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos from this channel. Now, for those that want to be attorneys, they have to do the following: articles of clerkship, then law school, then board exams. After successful completion of your LLB degree, you need to work at a law firm as a candidate attorney under the guidance of a practicing attorney. According to the Attorneys Act, a candidate attorney must successfully complete 2 years of their articles of clerkship while still attending law school part-time. Alternatively, a candidate attorney can do their articles for 1 year and then attend law school full-time for another year. A very important thing to note is that as soon as you start your articles, you must register your contract with the relevant law society of the province you'll be working in order to be registered as a candidate attorney, so that the time you spend doing your articles is actually counted and will thus be recognized by the court when you apply to be admitted as an attorney. You must take the responsibility of making sure that this gets done. Like I said, law school could be done part-time during the 2 years of articles or full-time after 1 year of articles. Law school covers practical legal training, also known as PLT. PLT covers things like legal skills and preparations for board examinations, etc. After your PLT course, you will write your board examinations. These can be written every February and August. In total, you have to pass 4 board examinations, namely estates, bookkeeping, attorney's practice, and court procedures. You can choose when you want to write which examinations as long as you pass all 4. Now, getting admitted as an attorney is the final step, but it's also quite tiresome. Once you have completed your articles and passed all your board exams, you are entitled to apply to court to get admitted as an attorney. This process requires you to launch an actual court application. A notice of motion together with an affidavit has to be issued in the court, and an advocate has to be briefed to move the application on the given date. After this point, if all goes well, you will become an attorney and you will legally be allowed to practice law. Now, for those who want to be advocates, you'll have to do the following. After getting your LLB degree, you'll have to apply for pupillage with one of the 10 bars in the country. During pupillage, a pupil advocate will be paired with an experienced advocate to see firsthand how real work is carried out in chambers and in the courts. Pupillage is a learning experience and not a job. Therefore, it is unpaid. It's usually for a year, that is from January to December. After successfully completing a pupillage program, the pupil advocate will have to take the National Bar Examination Board exam. After passing this exam, the individual can then apply to the High Court to be included on the roll of advocates. If their application is successful, they will be allowed to practice as an advocate in South Africa. So now, straight from high school, you're looking at a 6 to 7 year journey before becoming either an attorney or an advocate. That's it, you guys. An outline of the LLB degree here in South Africa. So thanks for watching. Do check out my other videos. And as always, mischief managed.